for today, but this is why we are at a playground, because when you're too excited at the playground, everything happens so fast that we can't even catch up. So thank you, Wendy, for of course starting up the meeting and giving us the house rules. Today our team is Oops Playground. We're in the 111 meeting, so we can make a wish tonight, because they say 111 at least have to have another number. 1111 is a wish kind of day, right? So if you have a wish, hopefully today your wish will come true. Without further ado, I will explain the meeting later at the back more, but today we're having a special reverse meeting, so let's start off the meeting for our Venus Toastmasters Club for tonight. With that, I will pass the floor to Crystal for our closing remarks for tonight's meeting. Please welcome our President, Crystal.
Thank you very much, Brian, for joining us today. I'd just like to extend my greatest gratitude to all the role players, and Brian Hui Ping as our special guest today, spending the night with us for the last 2.5 hours with us, making it a whimsical night. I'd like to thank all our guests, especially we have a guest in the house as well, Jennifer. Thank you for joining us tonight. And to all our Venus members, I think you are also feeling the same as me. Oh, what a blur, whimsical night we have. But however, it's definitely a fun night where we learn everything new in that context. So, as they say, Toastmasters is like a playground where you learn as we play, as we grow, as we do. So that's how we do it in Toastmasters. Like whimsical, oops, is a playground. I got bruises here and there. I'm totally confused the whole night. But to me, it was a very fun and interesting night. So thank you very much for spending the last 2.5 hours with us. In that context, thank you very much and good night, everyone. Over back to you, Brian.
So after this, so the next role player for this meeting, you must be very alert, yeah? So when Crystal says before already, so GE have to jump in immediately. So pass to you, GE, for our evaluation session.
Thank you. Tonight, I'm going to give my report now for what happens tonight. First, our meeting start at 8:02, and I aware that everyone tried to reach out for those that haven't appeared in 7:50. So it's a good collaboration that teams Venus members showed. Well done for that. Then for our agenda, I would like to comment that the agenda, actually the first draft of agenda already sent out in Friday. So which is good that you all have the time especially for role player, we have the time to review it. However, the second agenda, I would like to encourage that actually everyone can try to read out the agenda to make sure that whether if you have any if your role has been displayed in agenda correctly or not. So this will be help and eye for everyone, and it's not only 1 or 2% or expo role. So every of our members can help on that. But anyway, I realized that the person that sent out the agenda didn't send in members group. So I would encourage next time TOE try to send the agenda 2 days before so that members can have the acknowledgement on what happened to our meeting. And also for the announcement, since we have the section of announcement but it leave blank in the agenda, I would like to encourage EXCO utilize it since you all have a gathering on this coming 8th February. So why not do also insert it as one of the announcement to remind our member when they read about the agenda. So this is about the agenda. And tonight for our role player, first I would like to comment on the SAA. SAA, you started the meeting for 7:45, very punctual. Well done on that. And you try to welcome everyone. Well done on that. I'll just have one suggestion whereby I observe actually the SAA start the session after 8. So, but according to agenda, SAA should start like 7:55. So maybe you all want to adjust the agenda accordingly, or SAA follow the according to agenda to start on 7:55. So maybe you all want to consider on that. Second is on our TOE. Brian always bring a cheer, fun, warm welcome environment to everyone. So I would like to say thank you, Brian, to take up the TOE role for tonight reverse meeting. Well done on that. And I believe that everyone have fun tonight, right? So, and next is on our evaluator. First, our first evaluator, June. June's always give a positive feedback with the person that been evaluated. So as the first our speaker tonight, Glenda is first timer to deliver her icebreaker speech, and the positive and vibe that June show is this is a very good example that we can learn from June, because as you imagine you are new, you deliver your first speech, but you've been damped by the evaluator. Then if the evaluator keep using the negative word, you'll be tempted and you might not dare to try out for the next time. So well done, June, that always give a positive comment and bring a group vibe. Even on the when you talk about the area to improve, June also taking up a very positive way to encourage speaker to Glenda to try out next time. So keep on that, June, and I hope others member can learn from June as well. For our second evaluator, Crystal. Crystal, I like how you evaluate Mei Hong when you give your evaluation to on the positive that Mei Hong done well. And I will just have one suggestion for Crystal. Try to reduce your I realize that you always insert less so in your evaluation. So try to reduce your less so in your evaluation. It will bring out the energy and show that your delivery smoother. And for our third evaluator, Eva, well, Eva, I like that how you show the positive energy. You will bring up so many emotion on your face expression, as also your body language, showing that how you want to deliver your evaluation. So I can feel the energy and vibe that you try to bring to this meeting. So well done on that, Eva. And I would just like to give you one suggestion on your evaluation, Eva. Maybe you can try to stand up instead of sitting down and show your half body in your frame. Maybe you can try to stand up next time to deliver your speech so that we can see the half of your body. This is my suggestion to Eva. And for our table topic evaluator, Hui Peng. Hui Peng, wow, your evaluation always very precise. And I like that how you mentioning try to fit in everyone into your 4 minutes evaluation, fit in your evaluation time. And I would like to suggest maybe you can also comment on your table topic must since it's evaluated for only 3%. So you might want to also comment on your topic master on how the titles goes next time. So this is my suggestion for Hui Peng. And for our tag team, first timer, Erin, I like how you show your timer report with very colorful code inside your timer report. And it's clearly stated that we can one-off see whether you are within the time or out of the time because of the green color and the red color. So thank you so much for preparing the report with your sincere. And I hope that in next time when you do the timer report, you can also maybe also show us that what is the range of the time frame of the speech, like whether is it 2 to 3 minutes or whether is it 4 to 5 minutes instead of leave it blank. So I hope timer you can prepare this part in your timer report as well. And for our R counter, well, another well done for showing our R counter report. And Pui-Wan, I like that you give the final count on every filler words. What is the champion of the filler words of tonight? So I really enjoyed. I really like that your report is simple. Thank you so much. And our grammarians, Hui Ying, wow. Actually, I feel that it's tough for me to do the grammarian role, actually, especially when my grammar is so bad. But tonight you managed to capture of all our others good phrases and also give some suggestion on our grammars. So I really enjoy that you are another keeper for our English improvement. So I'll call you the English teacher. Thank you so much, our English teacher, for tonight. So this is my GE report for tonight, and I hope that you all enjoy the meeting. I would now like to hand over the sessions. Thank you. So actually now, since it's reverse meeting, so after my report, it will comes to timer report. So let us welcome our timer for tonight, Erin Yo.
Good evening, everybody. I'll share my screen. Do I replace my current share screen? Do I just replace it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Can everybody see it?
Still showing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
So for Retno, she was within the time. It's 6 minutes 30 seconds. Mei Hong was overtime. It was by 50 seconds only. And Glenda was not within the time. She was under time. 3 minutes and 20 seconds. For the evaluations, June gets on the dot 3 minutes. Eva is 2 minutes 30 seconds. Crystal 2 minutes 40 seconds, all within time. And then Hui Ping is 4 minutes, so it's not within the time. That's all for my report. Thank you.
Erin, I would like to comment.
Yes.
I would like to comment that Hui Ping supposed to be 3 speaker. She have 4 minutes, so she
Oh,
still within
so
the
it's within time. Okay. So
yeah.
all the evaluations are within time.
time.
Okay.
I can overtime become 5 minutes or more.
Yeah.
Because 3 speakers, so 4 minutes. 4 speaker, 5 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. So next, I would like to invite for actually you didn't comment on our table topic speakers. So would you like to comment 3 of our speaker 1, 2, 3, the time that you capture?
I didn't capture because I was sleeping.
Okay.
Sorry. I was very tired.
Oh, so sad. Okay, too bad. Never mind. I hope that next time you can try to wash your face before you attend the
Okay.
meeting. Okay.
Okay, I'll wash my face next time.
Okay. Then let's welcome our next role player, R Counter, to generate for R Counter report.
You can see my screen on the R counter reports.
No, not yet. Do you share your screen?
I can't hear Pui-Wan. You're here.
Very, very.
Very soft. Very soft.
Here, better.
Pui-Wan, you need to speak up.
We can't hear you, Pui-Wan.
Screen. You all can see my screen?
Yes, we can see your screen, but your voice is soft.
Too soft, but I actually, oh, sorry, maybe I check.
Or maybe you have another type of microphone for your laptop.
Another type of microphone. But anyhow, I just share. Okay, today we have a very good speaker of the night. Okay, so far I only capture Reno. This is only have 4 repeat words. This is like well and but 3 times, and I observed the speaker number
to Mei Hong, we have 2 R and 3 So total is 5 words. And Glenda, I observe she have 3 and also 3 so. Total is 6. And June, she is the champion of the line. She's only have 1 vowel and also 1 repeat words. Okay. Crystal, our second evaluator, she have a total of repeat words of 1 line, but she has a repeat words of 6 repeat words or lesser. Total is 7. And our third evaluator, Eva, she have 1 R observed, 1 soul, and 2 parts. And she has also have others repeat words. And Wendy, who is the table topic speaker, she have 1 3 and 1 like. Total of the 5 repeat words observed. And for whipping, she have 3 and 1 soul and 2 parts. So this is the R counter report tonight.
Also, may I know how about our table topic speaker 1, 2, and 3?
I didn't manage to catch the R for the speaker table topic. So next time I will take note.
Okay, thank you. Next, I would like to invite our next role player, Grammarian Hui Ying, to give the grammarian report.
Hi everyone. Can
Everyone,
you see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Yes.
Okay. Tonight, there are many speakers who use the word of today. Word of the day, whimsical. They are Brian, Risa, Wendy, Junbei, Hui Peng. Table topic speaker 2, Regnor, Mei Hong, and Crystal. I have jotted down some beautiful quotes or impressive saying, remarkable saying by our speakers. For evaluation session, Junbei, it really struck me. Eva Chin, your message carries great importance and power. Crystal Chin, not judgment at all. I am only commenting on the speech. Hugh Hui Peng, short and sweet. For table topic session, speaker 1, joining Toastmasters opens the door to new opportunities. Speaker 2, life is like a roller coaster that is full of ups and downs. Speaker 3, I think, therefore I am. Speaker 4, the only thing we have to fear is the fear itself. For prepared speech session, Regnor Jia, in the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. Leong Mei Hong, success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Glenda Lim, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. There is only one grammarian suggestion that I would like to give to all of you. That is, remember to pay attention when you are saying something like, she don't like coffee. This is wrong. We can say it as she doesn't like coffee. That's all for my grammar report. Over to you, GE.
Thank you. Thank you to Hui Ying. Next, I would like to invite our prepared speech evaluations for tonight. So let us welcome our first evaluator, Junbae, to evaluate for Glenda's speech.
Thank you. We sent our GE. Glenda, what a whimsical to listen to your journey into Toastmasters. Well, today is your icebreaker speech. In a way, it is a self-introduction. Being a new member in Venus Toastmasters, you are introducing us about you so that we know you more. It really struck me when I hear about you, how you, from your studying of your architect, and then along the way, you actually did not finish your courses, but you changed or pivoted into a sales personnel, into a developer. This really also tells us that what didn't turn you into someone you want, end up that you also can be a successful one. So this is a very inspiring story for me. Well, I can recall there are a few things I want to highlight. Firstly, your speech is very structured, from opening, your body, and your conclusion that bring us along your journey, how you actually join Toastmasters and the purpose of it. Secondly, I want to say that your sitting position is actually into a right position whereby we can see your face and your hands gesture clearly. I think that I want to compliment you. Thirdly is call for action. You actually did very well as to you tell us and also encourage all the guests to join Toastmasters because that is also a way of self-development. However, if I were to able to give you one suggestion, it would be on your time management. Because I realized that you actually did not meet the minimum requirement of 4 minutes. However, you stopped somewhere between 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Well, I want to say you really did a good job on your first icebreaker. Congratulations. And I will invite everyone in the meeting stand up and give a standing ovation to our new member, Glenda. Yay. Over to you, Risan.
Thank you, Jujun, for always positive feedback to our speakers and encourage for them. So let us welcome our second evaluator, Crystal, to evaluate for Mei Hong's speech. Over to you, Crystal.
Thank you, Recent. So it was definitely Mei Hong. You caught me by surprise. Even by your title itself, it got me thinking. What is she going to talk about? It definitely be an interesting one because I know you're taking up from your life experiences on daily basis. So, like, so and so again, I was waiting and waiting and waiting for all the live examples. And boy, was I not disappointed. I was laughing and laughing, almost fell off the ground by all your exaggerated examples, by all of the elaborate body gestures. You're using all of it. Your intonation was good to definitely capture all our attention. When you mentioned what it all started with, in that context. So I was thoroughly entertained for the whole meeting. As usual, it definitely represents you as a very seasoned and experienced Toastmaster. In that context as well. Okay. Mei Hong, there are certain improvements that I believe you can actually take it to the next level. Not much, no judgment at all. I'm just only commenting on the speech, this speech in particular. Say, I believe what you can tell us is whereby a call to action for the whole thing. I believe you've given us illustrious examples of how you work with children and how it taught you about all the adults. You can give us a more real life examples in that context. It's definitely entertaining. I would say the next one that I believe you can improve a little bit better is that you can capture our attention as well, is giving more on a storytelling rather a disruptive point one, point two, point three in that context. And of course, last but not least, time during contest season, boy, are we glad that we've already passed it. Only Redno and Even who's taking up the mantle. So do support them. A potential commercial air for area district contests. However, coming back, time management is a very important thing. 1 second over, and boy, we've already passed the timing. You get disqualified, you get a red button. Ding! So I hope you can manage that, and also you could be the potential next champion for the upcoming next year's winner speakers Toastmasters. Boy and boy, all in all. So I would like to say, in conclusion, right, in your speech, you did very, very well. I'm thoroughly entertained. I say, I super love your story, and I hope to look forward to your next evaluation and your next speech for this topic again. Boy, all in all, I love what you have spoken today. Thank you very much, Mei Hong, for the thoroughly entertaining speech.
Thank you.
Over
Thank you.
to you.
Thank you to our second evaluator, Crystal. I finally hear you say let's say. Your let's so is missing on my evaluation. Well done on that. A lot of improvement you have shown. And next, I would like to invite our third evaluator, Eva Chin, to evaluate for Redno's speech. Over to you, Eva.
Good evening, Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters and members, and our speaker, Regno Chia. Her title for evaluation, for this evaluation, title for, sorry. Serious. Okay. The title for today's from Regno is From Burnout to Belief. Listens to her passionate speech, right? Make me want to cry. Why? Because it was very meaningful, Regno, and your message carries great importance and power, especially in the times when you talk about your life story, how you burn out, and then how you try to share your looks to other people, but there's no one listens to you. And this is something that I can say many of us have the same feelings, which is we call it the unspoken experience. I want to emphasize that right now you are very good in storytelling. I love the way you use your hand gesture, and you always can catch attention from us, and your voice tone is remarkable. Every time when I listen to your story sharing, I feel so authentic and familiar, like I'm listening to a very experienced speaker. And you motivate all of us tonight with your sharings. And this honestly help all of us to connect emotionally to your speech. Second is that when your storyline was transitioning from burnout, from you do not know what to do, And in the end, you found out a way to solve the problem. And through all this awareness, that you let us know that we will overcome all our obstacles as well, and you make this life journey is more meaningful. And third, the way you deliver your message is very structured, very interesting. You have you actually have a very good eye contact as well. In terms of body language, you win. Yes, that's how I feel about the whole speech. And for improvement, the first improvement that I noticed is that when you are too focused on the story, then we might not be able to capture what is the lesson. Where is actually you trying to tell us. So maybe you can emphasize more on how the story started and how the story make it more impactful. Yeah, or maybe can give us a lasting conclusion. Yeah. Overall, your sharing is very courageous, very motivate us. And you remind us that, if we are burnout, it is not a failure. We should choose a belief. Yeah, from burnout to belief. Believe that we can overcome everything just like you. Thank you. Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you to our evaluator, Eva. Well done for your energetic evaluation. Good on that. Congratulations. So this is now is my turn to explain what is G evaluation session about. So for our guest benefit of our guests, the structure of Toastmaster meeting usually go with prepare speech, impromptu, and evaluation. Why this now we are carrying evaluation session? Why this evaluation is very important? It's just like your life. You get a feedback from other person, and also you would like to also know how when you evaluate or feedback on others, people will listen to you. So this session is for us to learn and practice to improve ourselves. When we receive the feedback, we listen for that, then how can we do better in our next meeting? So evaluation, I would say that Toastmaster, we always say that we are in a safe playground where we can learn and play. You can learn by practicing. So this is how we can improve ourselves throughout the evaluation. So why the evaluation is important to us. So now I would like to, I think I have missed out one person. So now I would like to continue with our table topic evaluator, Toastmaster Hugh Hui Ping, for the table topic evaluation. Over to you, Hui Ping.
Thank you so much, our GE, Toastmaster Risan. Well, first of all, I would like to congratulate all the 3 table topic speakers. You guys did a very amazing job. So, for table topic speakers number 1, Toastmaster Brian. First, I really appreciate how you answer the question directly. From the beginning, you already took a clear stand, which made your message very short and sweet, which allowed me easy to follow your entire speech. Secondly, I enjoy your use of humor. It makes your speech engaging and enjoyable. Humor is very important in impromptu. It shows the speakers very confident and they can think quickly. And trust me, you handle it very naturally and very well. One of area improvement I would like to suggest to you is your conclusions. Although your speech is having a good structure, but the ending I personally feel slightly suddenly. Perhaps the timing. I would suggest you summarize your main point in a one short sentences and leave the last impressions to the audience. Well, for the speakers number 2, Cherry Tongue. First, I really appreciate your clear pronunciations. Your words were articulate very well, making your message easily to understand and follow. Second, I really enjoy your personal experience. So it makes your speech relatable and natural. Even thought this is very impromptu, but your sincerely have connected with me as an audience. For area improvement, I'll suggest your camera angle. because I only see your half body and then I cannot see your hand gestures movement. So perhaps I'll suggest you adjust your camera slightly lower a bit so that can allow me as an audience to see your full expressions and body language, and then it can make your delivery speech more even impactful. Lastly, for the speaker Xiao Chen, first, I'll really appreciate you use your personal story. The examples you share to us very relatable and authentic. So it make me as an audience, I can very attract and wish to listen more. One of area improvement, perhaps your speaking pace. I feel that it personally a bit too fast for me, and then I cannot really absorb the main point that you are trying to give out. So I would like to suggest perhaps you can slow down and then allow some short pauses in your speech. Thank you, and then I pass back to you, GE.
Thank you, Toastmaster, hoping to evaluate for our table topic speakers. So all our speakers capture your message, whether you want the area of improvements, as long as the great part that you're going to present for tonight. I hope we can accept the challenge and embrace the challenge together. Yeah. So it will be a whimsical evening tonight. Now I would like to continue the session with. Oh, sorry. The session going to go for the break for tonight, then continue with our e-voting. So let's have a 5-minute bio break. Is that okay?
Risa, now you GE or TOE?
Yeah. Okay. So I will hand over to you, right, Brian? Sorry, I confused you. Okay. So over to you, Brian.
Thank you so much. Wow, what an amazing prepared speech session that was just now. And we got to hear a lot of amazing speech from our members and also a few invited guests today for our table topic session. Now, before we move on to our general evaluation session, let's have a 5-minute break, perhaps until 8:50. But before that, let's have a group photo first. Can we have a group photo? Who is going to take the picture today? I believe it should be the SAA, right?
Yes,
Should be Wendy, correct?
I'll take a picture. Okay.
Okay, so everyone, smile to the camera, open your camera, make sure you position yourself well. And then on SAA Wendy's count, we will take a group photo. Okay, Wendy, over to you.
Okay. Thank you, TOE Brian. Okay. Is everyone ready? Good. Okay. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay. We'll have another one. Okay.
All right, we'll have another picture.
Another one. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much to our SAA Wendy. Now let's have a 5-minute break. Perhaps we'll come back at 8:51 to our amazing whimsical session for tonight. So please go ahead and have your coffee. You can go over to the toilet or you can chit chat over here while I go to the toilet. All right, see you back at 8:51.
Thank you so much, Brian.
So everyone, how was your feeling?
I'm lost, to be honest. I'm still lost.
Yeah,
I feel very whimsically.
I feel very drama, lor. Yeah. I have to pretend that I hear it before like that.
Yeah.
But you guys did it very well, you know. I was thinking, really? Macam tak sama the reversing, you know. Both of you like, wow, you already heard the speakers and then you comment so well in the evaluations, you know. I was, how can you guys do it so well? I said, oh my God, you guys did it, okay?
This is what they say, macam yes,
Macam
tapi no.
pernah buat.
But
Macam
then
yes,
guys,
tapi
macam
no.
yes lah.
Yeah, I was trying to say, how can I make Mei Hong more interesting? I was like, okay, everything exaggerated.
I laugh too much, so I have to close my. I'm starting laughing. I think when Brian started, I was like, "Wow, already. Don't know, I keep on laughing.
But you all did me very well. Yeah, well done on that. Everyone tried to answer
Yes.
whatever comment.
Wendy is confused. Do we still have a e-voting?
Yes, we do have. Previously was before the break, right? So now it's after the break. Oh,
Okay.
We have a guest tonight, right?
Yes.
Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Jennifer.
Hi.
Welcome to an unconventional meeting. We usually don't have meetings in this manner, so don't get us wrong in
Okay.
that context. However, today you come, we are trying something new just to have a bit of fun. So everything what we say is reverse upside down or
Yeah, just
downside
now
up.
a bit confusing.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Not only you, we all seasoned Toastmasters also very confused. You're like, ooh.
We
Nice
try to
to-
do something interesting. So reverse Toastmaster is my first time as well. That's why I keep laughing. Yeah.
it's my first time as well. So usually we start with the best speech, then table topic session, which we call it impromptu, and then go to evaluation. But now we reverse by. So we start with evaluation first. The speakers that at the end they need to follow whatever we commented. So they need to try to adapt the things.
I see.
Yeah. So this is
don't
first time for me.
yeah. So Jennifer, this is I would say this is very unstructured. This is not the right way of doing Toastmasters. Don't get the wrong impression.
No worries, it's a bit fun tonight.
Yes, like you want a more structured one, we would like to invite you for our next Toastmasters meeting. That will be back to normal. Today we play what we call in the playground, we go a bit crazy.
Okay.
It's like the kids never follow the rules lah. So tonight we just do differently. Yeah. But I feel like it's very interesting because I have these aha moments, right? It's like, hey, actually I am presenting. Ooh, different, when you feel it. Hey, I'm actually preparing my evaluations as well based on my understanding towards right now. Yeah.
It also tests your understanding on right now, right?
Yeah.
It was so funny. I
Agak,
had to
agak.
laugh. I have to laugh listening to your evaluation, Eva. So funny.
Glenda's icebreaker first time is a whimsical one. So Glenda, you are the only one who can say you have reversed upside down for an icebreaker.
Yes, it's a good experience.
All of us heard a speech already, okay? We all gave standing ovation before.
I'm now thinking how to squeeze my speech to 3 minutes 20 seconds.
Don't.
Okay.
All right. I can see all of you are having fun. Hopefully, we can continue the fun. Now, usually, we haven't begun the meeting, but usually the technical role player or the tech team, right, would be the one who is having sweats now because they need to prepare the report. But now the speaker is the one who is supposed to have sweat, and then the TAG will just sit back and relax. The evaluators also will sit back and relax. Okay, so it is now 8:51. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming back. I hope all of you had a very nice short break just now at 5 minutes. So before come back to our reverse meeting now, before we go to our short break, we usually have our impromptu session for today. Now, before the impromptu session starts, we actually have a voting for now. So I know some of you may be confused how to vote if we not yet hear the speaker. Well, you can now guess the vote based on the speaker's evaluation just now. So the poll will still be launched as per usual. But tonight, it's not more of the best speaker or best evaluator. It's just to see who can try to have the most fun, okay? So can I ask Wendy to launch the e-voting? And then we can vote just based on your tonight and based on the speaker's speech just now, okay? So Wendy, can you please launch the vote? Let's have maybe 2 minutes for the, maybe 1 minute for the vote. Yes, thank you so much. So vote whoever you feel connected to, the title wise, the evaluation wise, and then we will see whether or not this speaker actually performs. Okay, so I'll give another 10 seconds for you to vote. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, thank you so much, SA Wendy. I hope everyone has voted, and I hope not too much for you to handle that. All right, we vote for TT as well. I thought it was together, not sure. Maybe this. Okay, there we go. Okay, it's a separate vote. Okay, I don't. I see my name. Can you all vote for the TT as well? And do we also have the EV, the best EV, right? Do we have best EV? For the voting session? Any more votings to come? You can still put it up. Okay, thank you so much. So everyone, vote for who you think is the best for tonight, single choice only. Yeah, I know you want to vote everyone because everyone did an amazing job, but this is life. You can only have one choice. And I believe, Risan, today we also have best role player, is it? Or is that so? Okay.
Yeah, that
So
will be
give you another 10.
that will be the
Give
end
you
of the meeting.
end of the meeting. Okay. End of the meeting later. For this one, SA, yes, end of the meeting. So you can double us. So we already vote the best of 3 for tonight. Best of 3, lah. Okay. I hope all the votes are tallied. Thank you so much to the SAA because she has to prepare for her session now. So right now, we will go into our impromptu session. It is where guests and, of course, those who haven't spoken tonight would want to take up this opportunity to speak. You can. So it is the impromptu session for today. So without further ado, let me pass it to our topics master, Wendy, for our table topic session. She will explain the session and, of course, call upon the speakers or volunteer them. All right. To you, Wendy.
Okay. So I will. The first one should be Brian. So I would like to. I guess I should explain it first. So for the table topic session, each person gets at least maximum 2 minutes to speak impromptu based on the topic that I show. And this is to train your to think on the spot. And now let's start with the speech before I give the topic. The first one shall be, let's start with the third one, Xiao Zhen. Xiao Zhen, over to you.
Hello, good evening, fellow Toastmaster. Sorry, I'm outside, so I might be my voice might or you might heard some noise from my side here. All right. Okay. Okay. We all have that one childhood memory that was wonderful, that is unforgettable. Today, I want to take you back to my first ever trip to Air Formosa Water Park, a playground made of water with my family and friends. I still remember I was so young. I think when I was 12 years old. It was the first time in a water park. It was my first time, and I feel the water park was so huge. I still remember the adrenaline of standing at the top of the slide and the loud screaming time with my parents and my siblings when the float started to slide down from the water slide, and we all laugh and have all the splash at the bottom. It was a truly an amazing playground moment at that moment. Besides, we also stayed in a pool villa that night with my family and friends, and that's where the real unforgettable moment happened. It was a bungalow where the backyard is a private pool, and we all spent a wonderful evening jumping into the pool again and again, and our parents was BBQ nearby, and yeah, we had a wonderful dinner and a wonderful time, fun time at the pool and at the backyard. It was a totally a heaven vacation experience for a 12 years old kid. It was more than 20 years now. I revisited the Air Formosa water park again, and it was not that huge that like when I was small. I actually can't remember if the water park is still look the same, but it has more exciting water slides compared to 20 years ago. And I'm not the young fearless little girl anymore. I no longer have the courage to try all these exciting slides. But nevertheless, this water park playground has the best unforgettable moment with my family in my life. Thank you. Thank you. Back to you, Wendy.
Thank you, Shelton, for answering this topic. The first one accepted the chaos and stop fighting. And it's great to listen to all of your childhood memories, all the adrenaline and excitement. And I'm glad you had a good time, and at least that made a great memory. And now we move on to our second
Oh, Wendy must be experiencing some technical
speaker,
difficulties.
which is over to you, Chen.
Sorry, Wendy, I think you were cut off just now, but could you repeat just now?
Oh, um, uh, I was, oh, sorry, I'm just blanking out right now. Okay, I would like to thank Xiaozen for answering the topic of accepting the chaos and stop fighting it. As in, when she was young, she described all the rush, all the adrenaline, all the excitement with her family and the good memories she had. And that became a really wonderful memory to this day. And it was good to listen to your experiences. And right now I would like to pass over to the next table topic speaker, which is Cherry. And over to you.
Sorry, I a bit blur, so I can talk anything, right?
Yes, you can talk anything, and then Wendy will try to guess what is your topic, perfect topic.
Uh, can I talk something out of the playground?
Anything. Then she will try to fit a title to your speech.
Oh, okay. Maybe I just
One or two.
share my challenges I'm facing now. Recently, I was very busy because I have involved a lot of workshop in my company. So maybe some of you will want to know what kind of workshop. Because recently we just finished our employee survey
Okay, then our side, we need to know that actually which departments was getting the low score. Can you maybe have a guess that which department that you think that will get the low score?
HR.
Yes.
HR.
So this is something that I feel that is very, very surprised that my department are getting the lowest score compared to a lot of departments. Then I try to understand and study actually which component that we actually get the low score. Maybe some of you may guess that which component that actually normally the employee will give the low score.
Encouragement.
Sorry?
Encouragement.
Yeah, some of them, I think majority will talk about rewards. But very surprised, we are not getting low score for the reward. And one of the components is called peer support. We are getting a super low score compared to other department. Therefore, we will try to do a focus group to understand what is this issue for this component peer support. What kind of action plan that we can do to improve our team spirit itself. Okay. Therefore, we are run a lot of workshop to identify, to find a solution, any action plan to improve our team spirit. Like for example, to have a team building and how we want to let everyone cooperation to achieve the department target itself. Okay. So the next component that we are getting the low score is grow. So some of our members say that I cannot feel I got any growth within the department. And actually, if I attend this training, then what is my next level? How I can go? Where should I go? And what kind of step that my superior want to expect me to move forward on it. So this is something issue that we are studying now. That therefore I just sharing on it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Cherry, for your sharing. For Cherry's topic, for this topic for nothing is going planned at all. You share about what you thought about what you thought about the reason behind the low score, but it turns out is something completely unexpected, and it turns out is the peer support and the growth, and now you try to find out how to make things better, and that's really good. And next, for the last table topic speaker we have is Brian. Over to you, Brian.
Thank you so much to our topics master Wendy for that super hard question. Sometimes it is not something that we thought would happen, but this is the case now. So basically, what happens to me a few days ago was I was stressed about something, about this one particular event that I would want to forget about it already because it's already done. But this event kept me awake for so many days. It really did not rest well in my mind, and it kept creeping up whenever I was doing something. For example, have you guys experienced before? Maybe you were just making a cup of coffee, right? And then suddenly you thought about something. It just creeps up into your mind. But that time you were not thinking about it at all. It just suddenly happens. So that is what actually happened to me when I was just on my way to work driving, I totally forgot about the event. The event was supposed to happen on a Saturday, but then it got moved earlier by 1 week, which means I did not have time to prepare for that event as much as I expected it to. So it caused me a lot of stress. And everything I do, just things like simply taking a nap or perhaps just having my lunch or having my dinner, it just creeps up into my mind. And it caused me so much stress that I couldn't do much after that, because once it is in my mind and I have already acknowledged that thought is always going to be there lingering. Then I thought to myself, why am I so stressed about this, Because it is just an event. There is still time. We are still very ahead of schedule for the event, for preparation for that event. So not many things have to be done more. Everything was about 90% to 95% complete already. So what's the problem? Why is it still giving me so much stress? Then I figured, oh, I think actually it is just me, myself, who is making this negativity big, or making this event or this issue bigger than what it's supposed to be. Actually, most of the things that happen in our lives are mostly in our minds. You see, the event happened on Saturday, and guess what? It was not as bad as I thought. Everything went smoothly, nothing went wrong, just minor hiccups here and there. But of course, an event without a hiccup, it's not an actual event, right? There is definitely something that's going to happen that is wrong. So coming to today, when I sit with you and look at everyone and look at all of your experiences and hearing our speakers just now, it made me realize everything was in our head. Everything is in my head. It's not actually real. It's just I am the one who is thinking the worst of that situation. So, friends and everyone here today, if you have something that is bothering you, really, really bothering you right now, try to sit down, try to calm yourself down and think, this thing already happened or not? Is it that this thing is coming, like really actually coming, or is just in my mind playing this scenario? With that, thank you, back to you.
Thank you, TOE. Thank you, Speaker 1 Brian, on answering this topic, which is trying to fix one small problem and then accidentally making it worse, but it's not actually making it worse, but it's just all inside our heads, and everything's just going well, and we see small things into big things because we just keep focusing on it. But if we look at the overall picture, everything is actually going well. That's a good thing for us to learn. And yeah, and that's all for our table topics. Thank you so much. Now it's back to TOE Brian. Yes. Yeah.
Thank you so much to our table topics master. Please, I'll give Bendy a round of applause. She had to come up with the title right on the spot for everyone based on what we have spoken. And it is really a well done kind of job, because you were able to capture our speech into that 5 to 7 kind of words. So thank you so much, Wendy. And thank you for one of our impromptu speakers for that amazing impromptu session. So I hope your mind is not going too whimsical right now, because we are going to be listening to our speakers for the actual prepared speech session. So coming back to our meeting, we are now going to our prepared speech session, where we are going to be listening to our friends who have made preparation based on their pathways or their chosen pathways, and they're going to be doing their projects based on their speech based on their projects. So without further ado, we have 3 speakers tonight, and the 3 speakers are accompanied by 3 evaluators. We will begin with 3, 2, 1 because it is a reverse meeting. So let me call upon our first evaluator to read out the speech purpose for our third speaker. So weird to say that. Retno Chia. So can I invite Eva Chin to read out her speech objective and also invite the speaker onto the stage.
Today, Retno Chia, her speech title is From Burnout to Belief. And her speech length is 5 minutes to 7 minutes. The purpose of her project is to apply the mentoring skill to a short-term mentoring assignment. And she needs to share some aspect of her first experience as a Toastmaster mentor. Over to you, Retno Chia, From Burnout to Belief. From Burnout to Belief, Retno Chia.
Thank you, Toastmaster Eva Chin. This is very interesting tonight. It's been very whimsical, I think, the experience that we are having tonight. Dear Toastmasters and guests, in September last year, June wrote to ask anyone if anyone would be interested in joining her mentoring program. At that time, I was at my lowest point of involvement in any of our Toastmasters role play in Toastmasters Club Venus. I had decided to take a break from taking of any roles, as I felt less interested and less motivated to be actively involved. Then came the moment when my name was mentioned in the chat. As June said or wrote that she needed a couple more mentors for the new members, I simply couldn't say no. That was how my mentoring journey with Cherry began. I had mentored 2 members before. And during those experiences, I followed what I had learned from my own mentor, Winnie. Her tips were excellent, and the mentoring was quite successful. Both my mentees did very well in their first speeches. Unfortunately, they later decided to leave the club. This time, however, my journey as a mentor to Cherry was very different. I felt a little bit anxious at the beginning. But then June guided us very clearly through the process. And we also had regular meetings among the mentors, which we discussed how to start and run the program. The first time I met Cherry online, I felt uplifted. I sensed an immediate connection between us. We had several meetings afterwards and to discuss the steps that we would take. And I was very thankful for the guidance provided. The mentor circle also gave me useful tools and ideas that helped me grow in my role. I must admit, though, administration is not my strength. This mentoring program required documentation, such as tracking logs and a protege succession plan. And honestly, I struggled to keep up with them. However, I was very fortunate that our WhatsApp messages recorded all the meetings and conversations that I had with Cherry. What stood out to me most was Cherry's enthusiasm and her genuine desire to improve her presentation skills. At the same time, she was extremely busy balancing her work while being a wife and mother. Her determination to learn something new truly inspired me. As I mentioned earlier, my motivation was very low at the start. But after learning about Cherry's situation, I said to myself, here is someone who is willing to spend her precious and limited time to grow and learn. So why not me? That realization motivated me deeply. I knew that I, too, would learn something new and gain valuable experience through this mentoring journey. Then time flew by, and before I knew it, we were nearly the end of our 6-month mentoring program because it will end it by March. And here I am presenting my first speech to share my experience as a mentor. I'm very grateful to myself for accepting this role because it helps me rediscover my motivation. I'm also very proud of how much Cherry has grown since she started the program in September. It has made me believe that when we help someone, it is actually helping myself even more. Today, I feel refreshed, re-energized, and ready for the next adventure I will have with our club. And to close my speech, as Hugh, our grammarian, said, in the middle of difficulties lies opportunity. You are very right, Hugh. Thank you very much. Back to you, DOE.
Thank you so much to our third speaker, Retno Chia. And of course, she will be very, very excited to hear her evaluation just now. Thank you for sharing with us your burnout to believe. I think it is very same or similar kind of journey for all of us. It's relatable to me as well, because there are certain points where I believe this Toastmaster can be a secondary, tertiary, or even the next kind of thing where I can just push it off. But tonight, your inspiring speech actually sort of struck an arrow in my heart where, hey, I'm doing this for myself and also for others. So it brings sort of a joy to me. Thank you so much. Please give our third speaker, Retno Chia, a round of applause. Now, let us go on to our second speaker for tonight. Our second speaker is already ready and prepared. She knows what she has to do in her mind. She hopefully can incorporate whatever have been said throughout this meeting. So, without further ado, let me invite her evaluator, Crystal, to the stage to read out Mei Hong's speech purpose and invite her to the stage. Crystal?
Sorry.
Crystal,
All
you're
right.
on mute.
Like say, thank you so much, TOE Brian. So we have Mei Hong today doing her first speech of her evaluation and feedback. The purpose of this speech for her is to practice applying feedback and serve as a speech evaluator during a club meeting. The purpose of this speech is for Mei Hong to present a speech and receive feedback from the evaluator. Leong Mei Hong, what working with children taught me about adults? What working with children taught me about the adults? Leong Mei Hong.
Okay, just testing. Can you all hear me clearly? Is there any break?
Can
All right,
hear you
thank you very
clearly.
much. Okay. Okay. Today, I want to share with you all my story in that working with children that taught me about adults. So just a short introduction for some of you all. I'm working with children. I'm a physiotherapist. So when I started working with children, I thought my job was just, how to say, biological. I thought I was just treating muscle, any joint pain or any nerve discomfort. I thought this is what I do. But so many years, so many thousands of hours working with the children on the mat, on the gym wall, I realized something. Working with children, I'm not only learning about their development, about that behavior too. Or I can say I learn more about myself too from them. So today I will share about 3 lessons that I learned by working with the children about adults and about myself and them. So now this is the first lesson. The first lesson is the fear of falling. Did you know that how children learn to move? Or how children learn to walk? Have you seen any children fall before? And they just give up? No, right? When the children learning a new movement, standing or walking or crawling, any movement, they don't overthink it like should I do or should I not do. They just go. When they feel, they get up and try again. If they feel, they get up and try again over and over and over. They don't say, what if I fail? What if I look stupid? Should I go? Should I not go? It's not like us. It's what I feel like. We adults, we hesitate. We'll be overthinking. Should I try this new project? Should I give speech in the impromptu session? Will people laugh at me? This is the difference that I feel like in children, they will just go. Us, we want guarantees. We want to feel ready only we move. We want to be sure that we won't fail, of course. But it's not happen like that. Children that attempt some movement out of something impossible, they just grab and stand without fear. For me, and I always put myself up. It's okay lah, next time lah, maybe I try again next time. Or we will have another chance and only and try. So this is the first lesson, the fear of falling. Working with children reminded me that bravery is not about confidence only. It's about trying before ready. This is what I say in the impromptu session. Just try. The more you try, you will be more confident and you are ready to go for it. Instead of the fearing of how people judge us. This is the first lesson. So next lesson is progress is not a straight line. When the child learns to move, the progression is really smooth. One day they did great. Next day they might crying or fight back, not cooperate with you. The next month or what, they will be going backwards a bit. But all this is normal actually when I'm working with them. It's like slowly, through consistent and regularly, I can see the progress in the child. But it's not always in a straight line. Like it's getting better and better and better. Sometimes they remain in the same place. Sometimes, like I say, they go back a bit. But all this is normal. We are not measuring in straight lines. We are measuring in attempts. Attempts. The child keep attempting, even then they fail. But we adults or me, everything is very nice. If I want to do any picture also, it go where it need to be the perfect shot. Results without setback or group without converge. When progress look messy, I'll be thinking, is this something wrong? Should I go on? Or should I just stop? So this made me learn that we spend so much time comparing things, comparing to other people's results than using they are practicing for 10 years, but I'm maybe just starting for 1 week or 2 weeks. But I'm comparing all the results. I would expect things to be go smoothly, but not reality. When you feel you learn something and you get up and be better, that's how I learn from the children. Even the progress is not strict, but consistently, you are progressing. So now I would like to move on to the last lesson that I learned when working with children. It's a bit something different. Behind every child, there is an adult who is trying their best. I think it's something I didn't expect when I choose this career, working with children. I'm mainly working more with children, only children. But in reality, I work a lot with adults. Caregiver, especially mothers who blame themselves, who feel like they are not doing enough. What else they can do when they are doing everything? I really salute all the mothers. You're not violent. Adults often come with a lot of emotions, expectations, fears, and love. Children forgive themselves quickly. When they cry one day, next day they are okay, they just go on. But we carry the guilt for years. We still blame ourselves not doing things enough. Working with children taught me that adults actually do need more pressure. We do need to give people more pressure. What we need is we need to give more kindness, especially for themselves. We need to be more kind to people. We don't know what they are going through. So to close my speech, there is the 3 lessons that I learned from working with children: the fear of falling. So we need to, the next is the progress is not a straight line, and be kind to everyone. So the next you are about to say, I'm not ready, I will try and I'm more confident, or what if I feel, invite you to do something radical. You have the courage from a child. 5, 4, stand up and try it again. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Thank you. I'll pass it back to you.
Thank you so much to our speaker tonight, Mei Hong. A very amazing speech and a very good comparison of how children actually can sometimes teach us adults more than what we have already known or what we already know. You see, adults, as myself as well, I have a lot of doubts in when I want to do something. But to have that childhood kind of spirit to just go on and just do it without any fear, or just say, why don't I just try it again, and without thinking more than that. Just that stop and go on. That is what I want to have again. So thank you so much, Mei Hong, for sharing with us how children can teach us more, a little bit more about ourselves as an adult. And of course, there is also adults who are trying their best behind. Thank you, and please give a round of applause to our second speaker for tonight. All right, now let us move on to our final speaker. Should be our first speaker for tonight. And our first speaker for tonight is Glenda Lim. Now, unfortunately, I don't see her evaluator yet, but don't worry, she's on the way here. So June will be on the way. With that, let me read out her speech objective and also introduce our speaker to the stage. All right. So today, our speaker is Glenda Lim, and she will be attempting her icebreaker speech. It is her under the dynamic leadership pathway, and it is her level 1 project number 1, which is the icebreaker speech. So the purpose of this project is for the speaker to know the basic structure of a speech and introduce himself or herself, in this case herself, to the club. The speech timing is 4 to 6 minutes. With that being said, I hope, Glenda, you are ready. So let us invite our next speaker onto the stage, Glenda Lim, taking the first step. Taking the first step, Glenda Lim.
Thank you, TOE Brian. Hello, everyone. Are you looking for a property? I have a very good deal for you. Well, this sentence is actually part of my daily work routine. I have been in this property life for many, many years, almost 10 years. So many people ask me, why property? So to be honest, this was not my first dream job. Okay, my dream job was to become a well-known architect, as I am a risk-seeker person. Unfortunately, due to financial issue, I had to quit my architecture degree and step into the working world earlier than planned. So maybe this is what we call fate. I love beautiful environments. I couldn't build houses anymore. So I chose to sell houses instead. That was how my property journey began. In the early of my career, I was very eager and ambitious. Whenever I saw a better opportunity, I would jump. But after MCO, however, I stopped exploring the market and slowly settled down into my comfort zone. This year, already my 6th year in my current company, is very long in my journey. Okay, I came to realize something very important. My current working environment is mostly Mandarin speaking, and my English level has dropped a lot. I started to worry. I told myself, this might cause me to fail. And that when I know I must improve my English, suddenly I remember something. Few years ago, right? My best friend brought me to a Toastmasters Club as a guest. Then I thought, why not? Now I give it a try. But my friends, her club is very far from my house, from my place. Then, and after work, right, the traffic would cost me about 1.5 hours. So to be honest, that didn't sound very motivating for me. So after that, I think my phone was listening to my thoughts. That time, while scrolling Xiaohongshu, I saw a post from Eva. She posted something called Toastmasters online meeting. So I immediately PM her and joined the meeting as a guest. So after attending few meetings, I realized some things. I think it's time for me to stop watching and start participating. So it's not a shame to recognize our own weaknesses. What matters is whether we were willing to find a solution to strengthen ourselves. The harder path is always from 0 to 1. The journey of 1,000 miles begin with a single step. Okay, so and today I'm proud to say I taken the first step. I'm really looking forward to my personal growth here. So I would like to thank you all Witness Club members for all your supports, especially my mentor Mei Hong. Please continue to guide me and support me on this journey. Thank you. Back to you, TOE, Brian. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Glenda. Everyone, please give Glenda a round of applause. And of course, she deserves a standing ovation. We have already gave her a standing ovation. Right, thank you so much, Glenda. Now, when you are telling me that this is your first step into Toastmasters, it actually brings me back to my first step. Well, it was years ago already. I'm not going to tell you how long ago, otherwise you will figure out how old I am. But it was years ago, and tonight hearing something from you, taking that first step from 0 to 1, that is very inspiring, because it's a motivation that I had last time and it's still with me now. and seeing new faces in Toastmasters and a pressure to your mentor, Mei Hong. So all of you are going to have a fun journey together. You, Glenda, as the mentee and Mei Hong as the mentor, and everyone here as Venus Club Toastmasters member. It's amazing to see that journeys start here. And of course, there are bumps along the way, but progression takes time. And everyone is still coming back to this. And we are all still going to grow with each other. So thank you, Glenda. I think today's three speakers actually kind of come in together. And they all, even though the team is Oops Playground, but this is not a playground to them. They are really here seriously trying to learn. So please give a round of applause, another round of applause to all our three speakers for tonight for that prepared speech session. Thank you so much to our three speakers, Glenda, Mei Hong, and also Redno for tonight. A lot of inspiring speech, and I'm glad that I am here today. So with that, we are coming to the beginning of our meeting for tonight. So our PIE session, everyone has already gone through with it in reverse order. This is what a reverse meeting is about. But before I explain more, can I now go along with our agenda? I'm supposed to be introducing the role players for tonight so that we know who to vote for our best role player for tonight. With that, can I first invite our general evaluator to introduce her role tonight, Risan, to introduce her role and tell us what is the general evaluator supposed to do. Risan?
Thank you, Kyoe Brian. My role as GE is to observe the meeting for tonight, and then I will comment from the beginning until the end of the meeting for what happened, what didn't happen, as well as every role player, what they did well at or any area of improvement for the meeting. So my role will be like this. Next, I would like to also welcome together with me the evaluation session not only be done by me or the evaluator, but we also have some technical role players. So let us welcome our tech team. First, I would like to invite our timer. Timer, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, over to you, timer Erin.
Thank you, GE. Good evening, everybody. I'm the timer. As a timer, I will time the table topics, speakers, formal speeches, and evaluations. I will also alert each speaker of the time they have left. Using the green, yellow, and red cards, I will show the red cards now. Just give me one moment. Okay. This is the green card. I will flash this first. And at 4 minutes, I'll flash this. And then this one I will flash at 5 minutes. This one I will flash at 6 minutes. And time's up when I'll give after, I think, 30 seconds. And thank you. That's all from me. Back to you, GE.
Thank you. That just a reminder that timer just show the timing signal for the icebreaker speaks of 6 minutes. So for other speech like 5 to 7 minutes, they will also flash accordingly. So just anything, we just refer back to our agenda. The timing signal that show in agenda will be the correct one. And after red, we still have 30 seconds for wrap up for every of our speakers. Thank you, timer.
Thank you.
Next, I would like to invite our art counter. Let's welcome our art counter for tonight.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmaster and guests. The purpose of the R counter is to note words and sound that is used as a clash or the one who speak. During the meetings, I will listen for overused words including and, well, but, so, and you know. I will also listen for filler sound including and I will also note when the speaker repeat a word or phrase, such as I, or this mean. At the end of the meetings, I will report the number of times that each speaker used these expressions. Thank you, Madam Toastmaster.
Thank you, our art counter, everyone. So just sorry for just now I forget to introduce why we need all these timer, counter, grammarian, which I call tag team in our Toastmaster meeting. Timer will be controlling our time. She is the one that like the goalkeeper for our time, whether our meeting will be run within the time or is out of time. So it's just like normal when you have a meeting in your company. Imagine your boss talk non-stop. Wouldn't you feel frustrated? Originally, we set a 1 hour meeting. At the end, your boss talk until 2 hours. So all this time management is very important in our life occasion. That's why we need to follow accordingly and make sure that we are always on time. And also for our R counter, why we need R counter for our evaluation sessions? When it will show the proficiencies on how smooth or how professional you are when you deliver your speech, especially when you are doing the delivering the speech in public in a big occasion. Imagine you always with attached with a lot all these pause fillers that the crunches that will make people leave an impression that you might not familiar with your own speech, the content as well. So we need to try to reduce on that. That's why we need to record the numbers. Then every time we challenge ourselves to reduce it. And third, I would like to invite our next role player, which is G, grammarian. Let's welcome our grammarian to introduce her role.
Hi everyone. Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters and guests. As grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all speakers, listening carefully to their language usage. I will note down of any improper language as well as any outstanding words, quotes, sayings, or thoughts. As grammarian, it is also my duty to introduce the word of the day. SAA, can you show the slides for word of today? Oh, okay. Word of the day is whimsical. The meaning is something attractively unusual, playful, or fanciful, often characterized by sudden or odd ideas. For example, her whimsical sense of humor made even boring meetings fun. The children loved the whimsical story about a cat who could talk. Thank you.
Thank you for this whimsical words of the day for tonight, Hui Ying. I believe we all will learn a new words tonight and try to apply it throughout our meetings. Thank you. So now I would like to pass back the session to our Toastmaster of the evening, Brian Un.
Thank you so much to our GE Risan, and thank you to our TAG tag team role player for of course in explaining their roles tonight as the meeting goes on. So right now, everyone, let me introduce you to the team of the meeting. The team of today's meeting is Oops Playground. Now, this is where we are going to have an unconventional meeting for tonight, and the unconventional meeting is going to be a reverse meeting. Of course, in the sense of a playground, Toastmasters is where everything is one linear way. It's a structured meeting where we go from PIE, prepared speech, impromptu, and then evaluation session. But tonight we're going to reverse it, and it's going to be EIP, which is the evaluation session will happen first, then the impromptu session, and then we'll move on to the prepared speech session. So for tonight's meeting, Oops Playground is where we are going to have a little bit more fun in Venus Toastmasters Club. And all of you are going to be putting on your creative thinking hats, and all of you are going to be trying to improvise what you want to say and trying to incorporate the improvisation as quick as lightning. So all of you, please be aware and please be alert on what you're supposed to do for each of your role as a speaker, as a role player, so on and so forth. Because tonight's meeting, even though it's a playground, remember last time when you were kids, you have to be alert of your surrounding. Where are your friends? If you want to play tag, where are they hiding? If you want to play hide and seek, and go on with that day. With that being said, as we introduce our whimsical team for tonight, I hope you guys all enjoy the meeting and we are going to carry on our meeting for today. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of our reverse meeting. I hope all of you are enjoyed the meeting. Please give yourself a round of applause, the GE, the tech team, the evaluators. So this is how a reverse meeting goes. Risan's so stressed. See, this is how a reverse meeting goes. Now, in case you are still wondering, our meeting not yet end for tonight, but our reverse meeting part is done already. If you guys are still wondering, hey, how come we want to do reverse meeting? Some of you might find it uncomfortable, but actually, there are 3 reasons why Risan and I were talking about having a reverse meeting for Venus Toastmasters Club. You see, for your club, it is already the 111th meeting according to your agenda. Now, there are 3 reasons why we actually do a reverse meeting, or we try to do a reverse meeting in 1 or 2 of the clubs, or incorporate into your own club. Number 1 is because it can help you gain advanced listening skills. Advanced, not just listening, it's advanced listening skills. Because when your evaluator gives you the evaluation, you have to try to, oh, okay, I must say this, I must say that. Just now, as the third speaker for table topics, Grammarian Queen actually said that the third speaker will say, I think, therefore I am. But I forgot to incorporate it into my table topics just now. So I have not advanced listening skills yet, trying to go there. And then even the TTE said that I use humor, but I not use humor in my table topic session. So this is where you gain kind of advanced listening skills. And of course, you try to harness your improvisation skills, meaning you improvise on the fly. You have already prepared your speech, right? But based on the evaluator, you have to change it on the spot and present it. So this is where you improvise your speech. So listening and improvisation skill is the first one. The next reason why we're having this is because it promotes a deeper understanding of Toastmasters' role. Yes, we know what a GE does. Yes, we know what a grammarian does. Yes, we know what a timer does. But do you realize that all of these roles are connected? It's not just I'm doing my independent role. So when you have a reverse meeting, you have a better understanding of how the roles sort of interconnect. The timer actually depends on the speaker actually depends on the timer for this. The evaluator depends on the speaker for this, and so on and vice versa. So you see a deeper understanding of the meeting role is of course necessary when you are progressing in your Toastmasters journey. And last but not least, the third reason is because it will help promote or break the chain of normal meeting. It actually boosts your engagement and with your club members, doing the same thing every week is boring, right? So today you have something to spice it up and something to change it so that it can gain back your motivation, okay? I hope all of you guys enjoy the meeting. But before I pass it to your club president for a welcoming speech, let's see if there is any airtime on the floor. Anyone would like to promote anything? Anyone would like to say anything? Perhaps Hui Ping, do you have anything? Or is she still here? I think she left.
I think she left already.
Anything from Lisa?
President have for
Later, President, is this part of your welcoming speech or not?
airtime announcement.
Okay. All right, go. So let's welcome our President, Crystal, for the airtime for today.
Okay, because I'm a bit confused. Where do I slot in my airtime? All right. Just a reminder to all of you, this Saturday morning, first half of the day, we are having our area district contest whereby Retno and Evan is representing Venus Toastmasters Club for the International Speech and Evaluation Contest. The contest is being held in Asia Pacific University, Bukit Jalil. So if you are able to attend, please come and support, bring moral, support, pom everything. We go in the support Retno and even to represent us from the area and hopefully next division and district. So we're rooting for that. No pressure, Retno. But I think all in all, let's go there. I think we can learn from the best as well from all the other clubs in the area for J4. So if you are free, okay, Eva, is this Sunday? Sorry. Like I said, to clarify, it's this Sunday.
Sunday, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you say Saturday, I terkejut
Say this Sunday, all right. Let me see the calendar. 8th of February. Okay. 8th of February, this Sunday, first half of the day, I think it's 9 a.m. or 8:30 to be safe. I need to check back. So area contest up to the lunch. Okay, so once lunch, all right, 1:30. If you can't do the area contest, we got a backup plan for you. Okay, I think some of you already RSVP. For those who haven't, if you can make it this weekend, do join us. Open invitation to Brian as well. You might be the only gentleman in the room, but by all means, from there we will go into Paradise Dynasty. Okay, for our lunch from area contest to our Chinese New Year Losang lunch. All right, so it's at 1:30. We're going to have our Losang in Pearl Point, one of the restaurants. All right, so from area contest is I think about 15 minutes drive to the venue of the area. Okay, so either one, if you can make it for lunch, do reach out to Michelle Ma, okay, to RSVP or just let her know as soon as possible, because so that we can prepare the food and everything. Okay, that's it for the announcement. Anything from the floor? Okay, I'll take it as a no. Brian, you have any announcement or airtime for your end?
Not many, but I will take back the session if you're okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much to President Crystal. Now, of course, I have my own area contest to go to on this Saturday. So unfortunately, I won't be joining you guys. But ladies, no gentlemen here. I just realized, ladies, to go to Pearl Point to be the pearls of Venus Toastmasters Club. Losang is an activity that I really enjoy. So if you can make it for your Venus Toastmasters Club Losang lunch, please do so. It will, of course, give you so much prosperity and abundance for the next coming new year, okay? Don't forget to join your Venus Toastmasters Club Losang lunch. Now, with that being said, our airtime session is done. So can I invite the SAA to please launch the poll for our best role player for our reverse meeting for tonight? Then we will go on to the award session and the welcoming speech by President. Wendy, would you be okay to share the poll? All right. Please vote for the best role player for tonight. The role player that has done the most for our reverse meeting, either the R counter, grammarian, and all. I will give about 10 seconds for you to vote. So another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, I hope all of you have voted. Now it is come to the end of our meeting for reverse meeting for tonight. And now I will be passing the floor to our president for the awards and recognition session, and also to give her welcoming address and start tonight's meeting, okay? So I know it's a bit weird, but thank you so much everyone for having me as a TOE for tonight. I will pass the floor to our president, Crystal, for the award session and welcoming all our guests to the meeting. So President Crystal, over to you.
All right. Thank you so much, Brian. In the meantime, Wendy, are we done with the awards? If not, let me do my opening speech first so that I can buy time for the role players certificate. Wendy, is it ready or not?
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay, like I say. So
She panicked.
like say, all right. Say, thank you very much, everyone. Welcome. Or I say, very good evening to everyone to a whimsical night. I say, is going to be a super fun night. That's my expectation, where you roll, you have a fun time, your ears are perked up because, as they say, it's definitely a whirlwind here, whereby you need to listen carefully because everything that you expect from a Toastmasters, everything is upside down. So that's my expectation for tonight. I'm having a big thanks to Brian and Hui Ping, who actually volunteered to be the role players for tonight, especially for Brian to hold up the TOE. Is definitely going to be very exciting. And as usual, knowing Brian, you will always, when he speaks, you will always want to hear what he's speaking. He has a very nice radio voice. And that's so for tonight, you will always like to hear him out. A big thank you to Jennifer. I hope you enjoy the rest of the night. And after next week, you're always welcome to join us again for a not upside down meeting in that context. So a big warm welcome to everyone once again. I'm looking forward to a whimsical night tonight. And as they say, Toastmasters is where we learn by doing. So I guess we learn by doing everything upside down and we tweak into where we have fun. Most importantly, as our vision and mission for Venus Toastmasters is always women empowering women. As you can see, the whole floor is women. So we hope we can empower you further. We hope we can equip you with all the tools that is needed, whether it's thinking on your foot, whether it's active listening, or just having the courage to just speak off the cuff. So in that context, we would love you to have a wonderful evening tonight. So thank you, ladies and one gentleman. Brian, that's all I can say. Let's call the meeting to a start. All right. Thank you very much for the presidential meeting. Wendy, can we have the certificates ready?
Wait, a while.
Okay, so we give Wendy a bit of time. While we are at it, this is already, I believe, we've called a meeting again. In that context, for Jennifer, since you are a new guest, right? How do you enjoy the meeting or not? Any feedback from your end?
So far, so good. Today is my first time to join the meeting. I hope that foresee next meeting can learn with you guys, have fun together. Yeah.
Okay, thanks so much, Jennifer. And I hope you've seen a glimpse into table topics. I hope in your next meeting that you join us, you take up the courage and say, I want to try that table topics.
Maybe.
All right. Okay, open to the floor. Anyone else from our winners? Erin, I love when you say I fell asleep during the speech. It was totally during your timer when you were timing. So I love it. I was laughing, very humorous. Anything you want to feedback for tonight? your thoughts, or anybody on the from the floor?
I was very stressed because I didn't prepare anything. So before the meeting started 20 minutes before, I was actually rushing my timer report. That's why and then I panicked at the table topic because I didn't want to put anybody on the spot. So I just said I was falling asleep. Like for the table topics part.
Okay. So I was laughing when you actually said that.
Yeah,
Good
very
job.
good improv skills.
Thank you.
I see. How about Glenda? What's your feeling for your first speech? Well done.
Very nervous, but it's a good try. It's a good try. Very fun.
Very fun. Okay.
Mm.
So we're looking forward to your next speech. I see. Hopefully soon.
Yes, already feel my name.
Okay, well done. Pui-wan or Retno?
Oh, sorry, I was in the kitchen.
I see. No problem.
What was that?
What do you feel about today's reverse meeting?
Okay. It was very interesting, very confusing for me. It's fun. And you did a great job to keep everything going. So thank you for that. Very, very interesting. Yes.
I think I have to kudos to Brian who actually kept his
Exactly.
composure and knowing it inside out.
You guys were the amazing ones. Oh, I didn't expect all of you guys to have like this much creativity actually. So thank you so much for giving this interesting meeting more interesting flair.
All right.
Just curious, when is your next meeting? Yeah, perhaps you can share with me so that I can know.
Okay,
Or
we'll
you
share
will
with
share
you
later.
I'll share you the next meeting. It's on the third week of Tuesday, but it's because it's a Chinese New Year one, so we're trying to see how to align the dates. All right, like say, Wendy, are we good to go?
Yes.
All right.
Okay. For the first one, okay. The first one is Glenda.
Right, well done, Glenda.
Can someone help to take a picture? Is it okay?
Wendy, would you like me to show the screen so that you can capture the picture?
Okay.
We need to
Or Risan,
spotlight
you just have
Glenda.
to take the picture lah.
Need to spotlight Glenda.
I cannot spotlight. That's the issue.
I can make you as a co-host.
No need. It's okay. I can display the screen.
Okay.
Is Glenda here?
And Glenda.
Yes, Glenda is here. She's smiling away.
Okay, I'll take a picture. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Well done, Glenda. First time icebreaker, and you already have best speaker award.
Okay. Then the next one is
Well done, Cherry.
next one is Cherry.
For best table topics. All right. Okay, Wendy, can you?
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Then the next one is
Eva.
Eva.
Thank you.
Okay.
Impromptu evaluator or impromptu speech evaluator.
Yellow.
Okay. So then the next one is okay, Brian.
Congratulations, Ryan. Christopher Singh.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you so much, Brian.
And then the next. Oh, thank you for helping us. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
To make it a very wonderful evening.
And then the next one will be Wei Peng, but she's not here.
Might we will take a picture for him. We'll send her the cert.
Okay.
All right.
Do we take a picture or we? Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. They say thank you very much, everyone. A big good night to all of you. Okay. And can I have Redno to stay on for maybe 1-2 minutes?
Oh, I just realized I forgot to take picture throughout the meeting. So sorry. Oh,